last season obviously wasn't the ideal season for us, and it's fun to just have a clean slate. We're 0-0, and every day is a chance to get better.
Now, Jake says that he really enjoys working with you. If you ask him about, throwing passes, because you had a pretty good pass last year, if I remember in what?
1 for 1. Talking all this about completion percentage in the upcoming draft.
That's right.
I got 100%. That's better than all of them.
Were you nervous before that pass?
Oh yeah, I hadn't thrown a ball in like 3 hours. It was pouring down rain. We'd only practiced it once. I lined up, and then I was on Minnesota sideline. I thought they were going to call a timeout, and they didn't. They snapped the ball. I was like, all right, here we go.
Do you have any quarterback in your background from youth ball or anything like that?
When I was like 5. That's the last time.
Way back.
Yep.
What do you want your role to be this year?
I want to be the go-to guy. I think that's every receiver's goal. If you're in that room, you need to feel like that you're the best receiver at all times, whether it's me or Isaiah, Javon, anybody in the room. And if the third down, everyone knows the ball's coming to you, you still need to be able to make a play.
What was the end of last season like for you? Because it seemed like your performances started to get better and better, even though there was all this chaos going on as far as who's going to be the coach in that thing. Was last year difficult? Did it feel better for you as the season went on?
Yeah, I think that both seasons that I've had, I think the more the season went on, the more comfortable I got. And there was a lot of things different going on, but you just got to keep your head down. And, if the ball comes to you, make a play.
In terms of learning the playbook, how would you assess kind of where you're at with that, and maybe some of the other receivers as well?
Well, we don't got everything in yet. We're still throwing things in. We had a new install today, so we still have a good amount of time before fall camp, and I think that'll be important for us. Just the off season, be able to stick together. When the freshmen get here, to pick them up.
How much does it feel like Connor or even Jack are pushing Jake? It sounds like that's going to be an ongoing kind of competition. Does it feel like there's kind of a push there to?
Well, I mean, that's their own room, and they rotate a lot. We just run our routes, whoever's in there. They've all been having a pretty good spring so far. They've been throwing the ball pretty well.
Talk real quick just about the demeanor of this coaching staff. You've had other coaching staffs in your career, obviously. What's this demeanor like?
They just practice how you play. We have a lot more play periods where you just line up and the coordinators have to make calls, defense has to react to what we're doing. And they just practice how you play with penalties. We have penalties that can be avoided. We do some up downs after practice or runs you guys saw. They're not big on touchdown celebrations in practice, so I learned that one. They censored me a little bit, but that's all right. No, it's fun. It's just a fun group to be around.
Was that today when you made that catch in the back corner?
No, it was a couple days ago. I did a little Fortnite dance move, and so they axed that.
Well, did you get penalized, or do you just have to say?
No, that was the warning. That was the warning right there. They said, all right, just celebrate with your teammates. It's fun. It was fun though.
Do you know everybody's name now? I know they've had the quizzes going on.
Yeah, you just gotta print out the roster, kind of just flip through. And the big one's the hometown. That's hard to pick up on everybody.
Mm-hmm. Have those unity meetings, with like 10 guys in a room, have those continued, and have those helped you as far as?
I think we definitely. It's not offense versus defense anymore as much as we're a team. If we run a good route, a good throw, but the defense just makes a play, that's a good thing. You don't want to come out here and have 100% completion 7-on-7 because you have to do that in the game then because the defense will be able to make any stops. I think it's they always say the words competitive, not combative. You got to be able to compete, but if the defense makes a good play, that's still your teammates. Pick them up, give them a high five, whatever.
Do you feel like you know the guys a lot better after those meetings? And what kind of things that you can share are asked during those meetings about your own personal information?
I think it was pretty apparent to all of us what we needed to work on, and that was one of them, the offense versus defense dynamics, and that was said throughout all the meetings, and I think that's something that we have really worked on in the last 4 or 5 months.
To be more unified in that way.
Hey, Timmy, appreciate the time.
Yep, thank you.